Hi everyone, my name is Margaret. Welcome to my channel. I also request you to subscribe, to like and share. I'm here today to talk about life after your children have left you when they are grown and you're left alone with your spouse. And I'm sharing this experience because it is a transition stage that has a lot of effects in one's life. When the children are growing, even when they're in school, uh, you feel that you have companion because even when they're in boarding schools, you are aware that after a while they'll come back and live with you. But when they are grown and gone away, you're left alone in your home with your spouse. There is a lot of change, both physical, emotional, and there are forces to fight with because that is something you are not used to. And sometimes you forget that these people who are your children have their life to live. They are starting their own lives. They don't have a lot of time with you. Therefore, you have to look for ways of keeping yourself busy and also occupying your free time because the home you are living with them when they were young becomes too big for you. Even the rooms they were using become vacant. You don't have anything to do with them. When you used to live there with them, you had a lot of time talking, sometimes correcting them, teaching them things, how to do various things. And also when they are in school and when they come back home, they have homework, we want to guide them. Sometimes we want to counsel them, to give them hope, to also to congratulate them when they have done well. But when they leave, you see something very great has happened, and you feel that this is not, you didn't expect this, you didn't know that this would come, and therefore sometimes you become depressed. You call them. Sometimes you expect that they should come to visit you. You don't see them. I just like human beings. You start now feeling like these people don't have love for me. They have forgotten me. They don't call me. But yes, these people, when you talk with them, they ask you, Mom, what is wrong with you? If we hate you, whom can we love? We still love you. But we have commitments. Sometimes you wonder, did I wrong these children when I was bringing them up? And they assure you that, no, Mom, we don't have an issue with you. Live your life. Leave us alone. Let us start our lives. When we find time, we shall come. Wow, spending these hours, especially when you come back home from your place of work, and sometimes when you are on holiday, you don't have much to talk with your spouse. Sometimes you sit in the table room, talk a little, watch the TV, you doze off. Life is not interesting. It is not. I've noted that children make life so good. You enjoy them even when you are alone and you know that they will come in a month's time. You don't feel lonely. But after they go away, when they have completed school, they have gone to work, they have started their homes. My Lord, God has to work to do something about your life. Yes, you must trust in God because I've seen that such a time you can fall sick. Leave those children. Let them go and start their lives. When you miss them, talk to them over the phone. Encourage them. Hmm? Sometimes you can even call them at your home occasionally. You spend a day with them. And when they have grandchildren, you can request them to give them to you. Sometimes you spend a few days with them so that at least the loneliness can leave you. Oh dear, this is something very strange. So, I think what one is supposed to do, you must think how you shall spend your time. You must be creative. Of course, you'll not start working, doing the hard work you used to do when you were strong. But still, there are several other things you can do. You can look for lighter jobs to do when you're alone at home. Like for myself, there are several things I can do. When I was young, I had trained as a tailor. I can make clothes. I can make clothes, dresses, blouses, skirts. Now I'm thinking, am I going to start sewing them and then I go to sell when I've finished making them? Because when I'm not in my job, these days are long. Hmm? My friends, these days are very long. And you know how a woman spends time is very different from a man. The man may decide to go and spend time with the friends out there. Hmm? They say they go to look for property. But for women, you can't go spending all your time with the friends. Okay, sometimes, occasionally, you can go to visit a friend. But most of the free time, it must be occupied. And this is why I've decided to explore YouTube. I'll be looking for content and upload. And I believe that I have several things I can talk about. I can go looking for content in different places. I can go to farms. I can go to towns. I can go to look at sceneries when I have time and upload them. My friends on YouTube will come to know how my place looks like. Like where I'm living, it's hilly. They are full of high mountains and very low valleys and good rivers. Farms are in slope areas. I think people can enjoy looking at these things. And sometimes I think I can also revisit or start doing things I used to do sometimes back. For example, hey, when my children were in high school, I was such a great poultry farmer. I was a poultry farmer. Let me show you. Let me show you. Can you see this? These chicken houses. Huh? These chicken houses were full of hundreds and hundreds of layers. Sometimes I would rear broilers. But I was frustrated by farm workers. Sometimes When I'm away, I've gone to work, my chicken are not taken care of well. So chicken feeds are sold, the egg production drops, and so I decided to stop. I think this is one of the things that I'll do later in my life, but not right away. Because if I start right now, I'll face the same problems. So I'll have to be a bit patient when I come back home, when I retire. I'll do those things myself. But presently, I think presently I can be looking for contents and also related to what I'm doing. I can also, I think I can also talk to adolescents. I can also sometimes talk to young mothers. I give them tips on how to take care of their children. Because these days children are neglected. Mothers today are not as serious as we were, or as our mothers were when they were bringing us up. Okay, not all of them, but some children are being brought up like wild animals. One goes away the whole day and leaves the child with no one to look after it, and that child suffers. Today was just today it was an introduction, and I'm serious. I'm going to think about this channel. I'll be very active looking for content to upload, and I think there's a lot I can tell the younger generations. We shall be good friends. So also you can be giving me ideas of what to talk about. What I don't know, I will be researching, and what I know, I will tell you generously, because I'm an aged mother. Some things that you don't know, I can tell you, and God is going to give me the wisdom to know exactly what can help people who will look upon me, because no one can know everything. No one knows everything, and we shall learn from one another. And as I said when I was starting, I know there are others of my age in our community. I'll tell them, live your life. Live your life and let your children be whatever God will make them. Because if you attach yourself so much with them, you'll be sick, and they will not have time for you. Because now they are busy starting their lives, not so taking care of their children, and thinking how they'll make the lives of their children be comfortable and give them the best. So be their friend, not their bother. Because if you keep on talking to them about yourself, about your things, you will bother them, and they'll not be happy. Please be a friend to your children. Give them good time. Give them good time. Have time for them. Counsel them. For those who are married, when they have problems, you're the counselor. You'll be the arbitrator. You'll tell them, even your home was not smooth from A to Z. There are times when there were problems. But through being patient, by and by you knew how to live one another. And then life became smooth. You brought them up. And that is why you were able to take them the far you took them. and now they are able to fend for themselves. And for us who are aging, who don't know what to do with their old age, be creative, look for ways of occupying yourself. Because if you just sit at home, start thinking about your children, lamenting, oh, Fulani alienda, she left me, she does not come. The other went, he does not come. Let me tell you, the age at which you are, if you don't take care of yourself, you'll be sick. And it is you who will suffer. It is you who will suffer. Keep yourself busy. Don't stay idle. You can even write, even if you are a writer. You can go to town and start a small business so that you make new friends. Those children of yours are your friends, yes, they are old friends, but make new friends so that life can continue. And for those who are young, when you go home, tell your mother that message, give your mothers and your fathers that message, because this is what is ailing us, the old ones. And also give us advice, tell us how we can improve our lives and keep ourselves busy and enjoy our old age. That's all for now. I pray that God will continue inspiring me. I have things to talk about and upload so that we can continue educating one another. So remember to subscribe, like and share my video so that you can have friends. I'll also subscribe to your I will subscribe to your video. I'll share it, I'll like, so that we can help one another. We can't just sit and do nothing, and yet we are praying God to help us. You will wait for God's help as you work, but not as you idle around. So bye for now. We'll meet again next time. Bye.